In this Tech Talk, I am discussing smart manufacturing and smart connected packaging machines with Josh Becker, Bakery and Confection Product Manager for Harpak-ULMA. Hi, Josh. Thanks for joining me today.
Hey, Joanie. Always a pleasure to participate in these Tech Talks. I think this is the third one now, so hopefully we're pros.
Yeah.
Have me.
Right. And we always have really good topics to discuss. And this one is super hot right now. One of the biggest buzzwords in manufacturing is smart manufacturing. So let's just sort of start by unpacking what we mean when we say smart manufacturing. What is it?
Yeah, it's a great question, Joanie, and it's really a relevant topic. We had a great discussion and topic at BEMA by John Dyke at Sesame, talking about even like the government backing smart manufacturing. It's so important to kind of improving manufacturing capabilities as we continue to go forward into the future. So we say smart manufacturing, but I want to talk about it almost as like smart connected manufacturing. So it really speaks to leveraging the power of modern technologies to create a more efficient and automated and interconnected production process.
Okay, so I want to break it down even further and get a little bit more specific and think about this sort of foundationally. So if you had to identify key components or key factors in smart connected manufacturing, what would those be?
The first thing is we call like the Internet of Things, or IoT is what it's often referred to. That is fundamental to smart manufacturing. And what that involves is connecting various physical devices and machines within the manufacturing environment to collect, share, and analyze data. That's going to provide the valuable insight that can improve the decision-making and even predictive maintenance needs and optimize production workflows. I think another key backbone to it is, kind of the artificial intelligence and machine learning space. So AI and machine learning algorithms can enable machines and systems to learn from that data and make autonomous decisions and continuously optimize production processes for a higher efficiency and quality. Another piece of that backbone is a digital twin. So on the one hand, they allow producers to simulate, test, and optimize production processes virtually. On the other, they can be used to monitor performance and issues in real time or to train staff on operations anywhere, anytime. In the end, the goal of a smart connected manufacturing plant is to create a flexible, efficient, and adaptive manufacturing ecosystem that can deliver products faster with a higher quality and at a lower cost.
Okay, so let's dive into Harpak-ULMA for a minute. You all have adopted smart manufacturing in your equipment with a platform that you call Smart Connected Packaging Machines. Let's talk about what some of the benefits are to using smart connected packaging machines and how they can make life a little bit easier in a bakery.
Yeah, sure. So as I kind of talked before, a smart connected machine strategy literally establishes the foundation for a digital production environment. So these technologies make it possible to overcome some of the limitations every producer faces in terms of finding, upskilling, and retaining, competent labor resources. Technologies such as the augmented reality brings us knowledge on demand through visual work instructions combined with AI to help staff complete complex tasks. So like rebuilds, changeovers on different packaging platforms, augmented reality can complement those tasks. Machines are becoming smarter. Machines can self-evaluate and self-diagnose themselves when they're in a smart connected environment. All this data properly utilized can really make it possible to more easily monitor line performance in a real time. So we're actually doing some beta testing with a couple of dozen top companies, in all segments that we work within, and they're seeing sometimes up to a double-digit gain in OEE as a result, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is absolutely impressive. Okay, so we talk about the information, we talk about the applications. Let's talk about results. Automated packaging systems make the process easier, but let's take it a step further. And how do Harpak-ULMA's smart connected packaging machines bring quantifiable results?
I'm going to go back to really what should be coming across loud and clear is actionable data in the right place at the right time. That is how you need to drive quantifiable improvements in any package operation. I think it was often Peter Drucker is quoted as saying, you can't manage what you can't measure. And that's such a key. We can now measure things so much more quickly. So these technologies in place changes the paradigm of how producers can upskill and scale staff and continuously monitor, improve operations, and become increasingly self-reliant for maintenance operations. All of this has a direct, obvious, and attributable impact on their financial performance.
You said two things, you used two words that I really like: attributable and autonomous. These are things that are really showing the evolution of what smart manufacturing can do for operators. They can work on their own. You can monitor and even do maintenance without having to rely on a maintenance technician getting on a plane and coming into the plant. But then also this notion of it being attributable. And I think that is so important because you're showing, again, quantifiable results. You have something like a baseline that you can measure performance on, right?
Yeah, real-time measurement. And that's the key. It's, in the past, we've done spreadsheets with tick marks and we look at stuff 24 hours, 48 hours after we compile that data. We're making decisions today now based on immediate results, which is so important.
So what are some of the biggest considerations that bakers need to think about if they want to incorporate smart connected packaging machines into an existing operation, specifically one that might already have a level of automation already going on?
One of the biggest considerations when it really comes down to smart connected machines is the underlying controls technologies that are being utilized. So, for example, we've standardized on Rockwell controls really just for that reason. And why is that? Well, it's an open system that can play well with others. There are many easily available and cost competitive replacement parts. And it's a highly available skill set for lots of technicians here domestically. So how do we help them kind of implement kind of this transition? Well, it's we built the easy button by building in some smarter controls, improving that data collection, and pre-integrating to some of the most advanced manufacturing software applications in the world. We're going to make it easy for our customers to deploy these solutions rather than buy tools to build their own.
Okay, so that only leaves me with one final question, and that is, what's the best way for a baker to learn more or get started?
Well, there are so many ways now to get in touch with us through any of our variety of social media channels or our website at www.harpak-ulma.com. Or more importantly, you can come see me in person and the rest of the Harpak-ULMA staff. We've got Pack Expo Las Vegas coming up in September. We're at booth 6101 in the South Hall. And while I'm on the topic of Pack Expo, Harpak-ULMA is one of the 2023 Technology Excellence Awards finalists under the General Packaging and Processing category for our AI-enabled augmented reality for transforming packaging operations. So if you do come out to Pack Expo, you vote for us. We'd be excited to have you there. Also, I'll be at Nexus in Dallas later in September. And if you can't catch me at one of those places, you can always come over to EBA in October. I'll be in the ULMA packaging booth. So looking forward to connecting with everybody at any of these events or through our social media platforms.
Awesome. And I'm going to be at all those events, Josh. So I can't wait to see you and to experience some of this smart connected packaging machinery in person.
I welcome you to the booth at any time. We're actually going to have some demonstrations going on in our booth during Pack Expo with these technologies in action. So feel free to stop by.
Awesome. Josh, thanks so much once again for taking time to talk to me about the technology that Harpak-ULMA has to offer bakers.
Absolutely. It's a value to all of our customers. So appreciate the time.